my gosh, y'all. As many times as I have seen that video, it still makes me emotional. I've been waiting to do this for a while because I'm such an emotional person, and I don't know. So once I realized that there's no way for me to do this without being emotional, I was like, okay, well, we just gonna have to do it then. This was such an epic experience for me because, oh my God, I love this man. Like, I can't describe how much I love this man, you know? But this moment was everything because Kevin and I met not just before, but a little bit before, COVID. And when we decided we were going to forge a relationship, we talked about the value of rings and all that kind of thing. And I always said that I didn't need it. I didn't need it because Kevin is enough. You hear me? Like, I didn't need the paperwork. I didn't need the ring because Kevin was enough, And now, this wasn't in preparation for anything. We were just having a regular conversation on the concept. And once we decided we were going to be in a relationship together, we didn't revisit the discussion, and I had already spoken my piece about it. But a girl, ladies, we dream, right? So, even if we might say that that's not what we want, you're enough. Yes, I mean that. But in the back of my mind, when it comes to just the experience, when it comes to just having that celebration of love, I wanted that, but I didn't want the man that I love to think that those things in any way were more valuable than him just loving me, him just being there for me, him just standing next to me. My parents were together for almost 30 years and they never were married. So I didn't necessarily have too much value in it. I still very much felt as though love can be obtained regardless, and I'm a firm believer that love is a matter of just love. It doesn't have to be a materialistic representation in connection with it of any kind. So to go to the mall one day, and we like to match and stuff, so Kevin and I did our thing. And I felt good, I felt good. Yeah, I was about to be stepping out, me and my baby, the white, and So I was already feeling myself because I really love to get dressed with Kevin. Like, he has a love for it like I do. So we go to the mall and walk around for a little bit. We come out. And there's this little water fountain. And, we saw it, but weren't really paying attention to it. But on the way out, Kevin's like, let's take a couple pictures. So I'm just like, okay, and y'all know we like to do our picture thing. So it was completely normal, right? So we're sitting there. And of course, normally we might have a tripod, that kind of thing. So he's like, I'm going to go ask this guy, come take some pictures for us. So I'm just like, okay, no problem, So after a while, I'm standing there for super long and I'm looking over and they big talking, they talking. And so I'm just looking like, y'all talking too long. It don't take that long to ask somebody to take some pictures, So I start getting on my nosy hype and I'm in my head saying, just go over there and introduce yourself, you know, see what they doing. But then the other half of me was like, just let him do his thing and just sit here and patiently wait, you know? Child, he come back, introduced me to the person that he spoke to, and we start taking the pictures. So I get into my gear, you know, I'm over here like, yes, you know. Because I really love that experience with Kevin. Like, I really do. And before you know it, we're in this pose where he's supposed to, we had already kind of, you know, he's supposed to have his arms wrapped around me or whatever. So I get into my little gear and I notice I don't feel his body behind me. So I'm looking like, what happened? Turn around, child, this man is on one knee. I was like, girl, I was like, hold up. You are playing, right? So of course I walk off. I'm clapping like, oh, I was like, you play too much. Why you do this to me? So now I'm trying to keep calm and not lose it, because now I see people looking at me. But I got the butterflies. I want to scream. I want to cry. And I practically fell on him and wrapped my arms around him because I needed him to know that oh my God, like, you don't need to say anything. Like, I see you. You don't have to do that. And that meant the world to know that he gave it to me anyway. To know that it was just as important for him as it was for me. To know that I didn't have to ask for that. And that's just how he is, you know? And him feeling as though I deserved that meant the world to me, because he matters so much, you know? Like, he matters so much to me that in my mind, I need to be just as valuable to him as he is to me. And when I think about what he means to me, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, you have to be overwhelmed with the same feelings about me. Like, I have to, you know, I want to create that for you, you know? So it was the best day of my life. I can tell you that. There's probably only one thing that's going to be better than that. And that's creating life with this man. You know what I mean? Like, that was a good day. Beyond a good day. And there really are no words. And just how I felt, and I was my goofy self because I didn't even know how to take it in. I couldn't do nothing but tell him, don't quit playing with me, and start fussing. I knew you was over there. That's the only way I knew to process my emotions. And then all of a sudden, as he putting the rings on my finger, all of a sudden the tears started to come up. Because I'm not really a crier, so even my own tears made it real for me, because I knew it mattered, I felt it mattered, but to see that emotion rise to the surface for me was a big deal. And I love this man. I love this man. I find he is me and I am him, and that means everything to me. I genuinely find my peace with this man. I find my love and excitement with this man. I've unlocked keys to myself channeling through this man. He's my motivation and my inspiration, and he inspires me to do everything that I do because I'm proud of him, and I strive for him to be proud of me, you know? So to see that demonstration that I mean the same, to see that demonstration that the feeling was mutual, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it in this world. Kevin Wesley, Sugar Honey Pie. I love you, baby. And you're everything. You're everything. 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 I do a lot, but I couldn't even describe how much is for you. Just to see your pride in me, to see your love for me, to see your smile, you making that demonstration and just connecting me with you visually and physically was the word, because it was so powerful for me, because to me you already had my soul, to me you already had my heart, to me you already had my spirit, but that representation let me know it was okay. It's okay to open up, you know, and that's how I felt in the moment. And that's why y'all see me like crouch down and put my hand over my face. I was so overwhelmed with emotion that it was like my body was saying, just go ahead and open the door the rest of the way. You don't need to do that no more. And my willingness to do it, I couldn't do nothing but squat down and just let it wash over me, because it was so emotional, you know. Babe, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you.